Kids want to have pasta for dinner, but my minced beef is still frozen. In fact, it's still in the freezer. There it is. So, don't panic, we have a plan. First thing we do is open it up, obviously. Right, no, we don't want all of this yucky stuff, so we're going to give it a quick rinse and throw it in the pot with a little bit of water and start heating it up. So let's throw this away, we don't need this. Get my pot, and I'll give this a quick rinse, chuck it in there. Gone. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of water in the pot to help it defrost while we're cooking it. Okay, it's not too much, just a little bit, I think you can see there, and we're just going to get this going, and let's go mode. And while that is starting to cook, what we're going to do is cut up some onions and other bits ready to make our pasta. So while that's going, let's cut up an onion. Now remember, I think I've told you in another video, my way of cheating so that I don't cry is to rinse it first, get a little bit wet, and that helps get the whatever the special stuff that comes out of here, it makes you cry, away from the onion and stop getting in your eyes. Right, so we'll just cut the skin off. Right, there we go. Just get rid of the rubbish. Okay, cut. Wait, one more. Right, good enough. Now, this is starting to heat up. I'll just get a spoon to work on that. Right. So, what's going to happen with this is it's going to defrost as we're cooking it. Don't panic that it was frozen. We can get there, okay? Just leave that a little bit longer. And there's nothing wrong with starting to put the onions and other things in there straight away. So I'm just going to chuck the onions in. And maybe a bit of veggie. Let's put some frozen peas. The frozen peas. There we go. These ones are from where? Ooh, New Zealand. Okay, let's have a look. Right, I just sort of grab the bag about halfway up. That way I'm not going to tip the whole lot in. I'm just going to grab the bit at the top that I want, tip them in. There we go. Now, the nice thing about doing it this way is that my frozen peas are going to cook at the same time as the meat defrosts and the onions start to cook. And once that's all defrosted and starting to cook, then we can put our pasta sauce in and we're most of the way there. Now I've got to put this back in the freezer, hang on. Got these little clip things from IKEA, and they do a good job. Rubbish. Right, how are we going over here? See, it's starting to happen, and we just sort of help a little bit as it goes. You see that? It's already. You see that? Yeah, can you see that? Right, it's already starting to open up. So it's just going to need a few minutes to get its act together. Right, so let that go. I'm not going to add any more into this, it's just a simple pasta. So I'm just going to rinse this up, watch this. And the great thing is, while that's cooking, you can make yourself a drink. So I'm going to get some, here we go. We got today, Wolf Blass. Let's try this one. Glass. There we go. Oh, yeah. Can't make pasta without having some red wine. Right, so to save some time, while this is going, I'm going to get another pot on my other stove, boiling some water to boil up the pasta so they're all ready at about the same time. So let me grab a pot. Okay, got another pot here. Right, now, for those of you who saw my pasta therapy video, there's one of my bags of pasta, ready to go. You can either try to open it with your fingers, but you have weapons, much faster. Right, there you go. Now, I know chefs will tell you, you've got to boil the water, put some salt in it, get it at the right temperature, and then slowly put the pasta in and make it al dente and all that sort of stuff. I don't have time for that. I just got to cook it. Hang on. Right, so again, not very high tech. I've just got a little bit more water than I have pasta in there. Give this a bit of a stir. And you could just cook this and then do this and then mix it, but I think to save time, I'll get it going on the other stove and I'll bring it back when it's done. And yes, I'm going to put some salt in there. I'll do it in front of the camera so you see. Hang on. There you go. I've got a bit of sea salt. Sea salt's always good. Right. That's more than enough. All right, how are you going? You're getting there. Good. Right. See, no drama. We didn't defrost it, but we're still going to get dinner done in a few minutes. There we go. Right, cook. See, this is really easy, fast, we're going to be done in no time. So I've got some all-purpose seasoning and just a bit of black pepper. Here's a bit of black pepper, there we go. All-purpose seasoning, there we go. Wait, get in there. Going well. And we're really starting to cook now. Okay, there we go. So what I normally do is I let this cook until most of the water is gone. Okay, that way, again, I know that it's cooked all the way through and it's just evaporating the water away. Then I'm going to put in our bottle of pasta sauce. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to turn that down a little bit, because I don't need it to I don't need it to melt down anymore. I just need to now keep it a little bit warm. Let's put some pasta sauce. There we go. You thought I was going to make some from scratch? I don't think so. There we go. Right, that's in there. There's still a little bit in the jar, so let's just rinse it a bit. Shake it, get rid of the stuff off the edge. Ta-da! Right. Now, that's pretty much ready, waiting for the pasta to be cooked. Right, so what I might do so you can see that going, I'll just swap the pots over so you can see the pasta cooking, because this one, we're ready. There we go. So we'll just keep this, turn this on up a bit more, get this cooking. It's not going to take very long. And just like with cooking frozen mince or reheating leftover food, if I cook it until the water evaporates, I know it's cooked. And it's a similar thing with these pasta shells, because I just put a little bit more water than there was pasta shells, so usually by the time that that's evaporated is exactly the same amount of time it takes to cook these. Maybe different with the type of pasta that you buy, but that's what I find with some of the stuff I get here. And it's just a simple, easy way. You know, again, we're not pretending to be master chefs, we're just trying to cook dinner. 10 points for anybody who remembers the video and knows what this is. This will be a hint. Parmesan cheese. Here we go. Let's get some of this going in here again. Probably enough for today. On it. Again, putting a bit of paper towel in with the Parmesan cheese helps remove any moisture that might be in there and helps it last a lot longer. Okay, put that away. Oops. Right, and while I've been doing that, that's just about done. Look at that, all the water is almost evaporated. Let's just move this out of the way. Right, so see, the water's just about evaporated, which means we're about ready. So that's all we really need there. Now all we need to do is combine the pasta with the sauce. Right, so there's the sauce that we already did. Yeah. Chuck him in. And turn this guy off. Look at that. Lovely. Whoops. I get to taste that one. Yummy. Look at this. There we go. Right. So, excellent. So you can see how quickly it was. I went from frozen to dinner ready in just a few minutes. Don't panic if it's not defrosted already. You don't have to go to your oven and go to defrost mode or go to the microwave and figure all that out. it won't be thawed all the way through anyway. So you might as well get it in the pot, start it cooking, and get dinner done. Dinner time. Right, let's serve this up. Lovely. Put that there. Wipe that up. Right. What do we need? Parmesan cheese. Excellent. There you go. So we've gone from frozen mince to finished dinner, just a few minutes. Don't panic. Quick, easy, yummy, and I even got freshly grated Parmesan cheese on there. Enjoy. I'm going to. Bye.